How y'all doing in the dub? Now we finna talk to my good old water signs. You know them Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. What's up, homies? How are y'all doing in the land of the free? You know, never doubt yourself. Never doubt yourself. Don't procrastinate yourself. Keep a positive attitude, cause that's gonna lead you a long way. Now let's see what's going on with you water signs. You know, Cancer. Let's start with you, baby. What's going on in Cancer's energy, spirit? Let Cancer know. We start with you and then we get one for Scorpio and one for Pisces. So what's the energy like for my Cancer, man? What's the energy like for my Cancer? It says luck is on your side. The new moon of Sagittarius. So you got some luck coming, man. You gonna be you don't know what kind of luck it is, do you? Scorpio, what's going on with you? What's in your energy, baby? What's in Scorpio's energy? Now, Scorpio, you need to believe in the impossible things under the blue moon. It's time for you to believe in miracles. It's time to you believe in what you believe in. Know that something's guiding you and you believe in the impossible. What's going on, Pisces? Now, Pisces, there's some expect powerful change on a new moon eclipse. Something's going to change your life and change your story. It's just gonna change you for life. You know, that's all I can say about it. Something gonna change you for life. That's what I heard. Something gonna change you for life, Pop. You know, and you're gonna have to learn to accept the fate and the challenge. Because my mama always told me, if you don't do it, if you didn't do the crime, why would you sit over there and cry about it? So let's go. Okay. The luck is on your side about what? What's this luck that's on your side, Cancer? What's this luck that's on your side? What we need to know? What Cancer need to know about this luck that's on your side? What's this luck on Cancer's side? Okay, but about all these people with their ego and stuff. Luck's on your side about all these egotistical people that are out here. What about luck about this egotism that they got going on? See, because it's on the road. See, somebody was on the road and they wanted revenge. And see, this person was healing on the inside and in the neighborhood. So it's okay, you know. People gonna be in their feelings and they gonna act crazy with you. And they were surveilling this person. So luck is on your side about all of that. Especially somebody even may have poisoned you or drugged you. It's on your side. Everything is in the dark, but it's all coming to the light. Because what's done is done. Now, what's the luck about this situation, about finding out about what was done to you allegedly, entertainment purposes only? What's this luck on this situation? People find out what was done to you. Okay, see, look. The Four of Swords. See, somebody's a complete ending to this. Of the poisoning, all the stuff, and the Two of Coins juggling the situation because they putting an end to this. You know, Most High said, I'm ending this right now. Because there's a wheel of fortune here, and the wheel is, there's a message, and there's going to be a tower. There's a mighty tower coming towards somebody. There's a tower coming. Now, what is this tower? What is this tower coming towards the Most High? What is this tower, Spirit? Tell them what this tower is. See, there's a tower coming towards, you know, there's somebody that was the King of Wands. There's a tower coming for the King of Wands. What is this tower? What is this tower for the King of Wands that's going to bring absolutely good luck? What's this tower for the King of Wands? Spirit Archangel Michael, keep watching on me. Okay, this tower is the Lovers. There's something about the Lovers. You know, this Queen of Swords here. There's someone who's had a lover with Queen of Swords, and somebody's going to have the Ten of Cups. See, they wanted this happy family, and they wanted to, and somebody's going to get everything fulfilled. So this tower is, you ain't stopped nothing. This person's finna get what they want. We have the King of Pentacles here, and Archangel Michael is here. They're making sure that you get this, and you make a wise choice, because they want you to know that for this Ace of Cups. So they're going to help you with this choice, because there's a Four of Pentacles here that wanted this Nine of Cups here. They wanted a flow of thing coming in, but they were juggling it. So somebody juggled, and so they put a complete end to the Ten of Swords. It's no negotiation. They're not talking to that person no more. So we have the Five of Swords here. Someone standing strong, especially with this King of Swords here. The King of Swords and this person here, they're standing strong and ready to battle. So what's the battle here that's going on with this King of Swords and this King of... What's going on with this? What's going on? What's the... Boy, they in battle, boy. They battling over something, man. They battling. What they battling over? What's this battle over? So you got help, man. Or she... Oh, they battling over this coin. See, they battling over this coin. And they finna give it... This person's gonna get it anyway. You can't stop this person. Who's getting this coin? So they battling over this coin, and you might as well just hang it up. So what's going down? Yeah. See, it's battle. See, it's a queen of... There's a Queen of Swords here that is going to win. This Ace of Pentacles. So this Queen of Swords, what about this Queen of Swords? Who is this Queen of Swords? See, this person here, it's someone was a Eight of Swords. They trapping that person. Let me take that back. That person's getting trapped, that Queen of Swords, because of the magic. That person, somebody was using magic on someone to keep someone in hangman position. So now they're battling. So this person has judgment on the head. And this Princess of Swords, you know, and they're going to get their coins is coming to them. So they're going to dismiss of that person that was doing that magic and stuff. See all these coins? And then they're going to move away from your ass. So it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm going to just say it like this. You cool queen of so-called, you want to be, somebody want to be this Queen of Swords, this Princess of Swords. This is a young Princess of Swords. They're making a complete end to you. You're going to jail. They finna take you to jail and lock you up because you just interfering. You ain't doing nothing but making nuisance. That's all I heard. You just making nuisance. So a jail cell is your name. So they're not worried about that. They said that person's going to jail, so don't worry about it. And they're gonna be locked up, and they're never gonna be able to cast another spell on nobody else or anything. And so that makes good luck. So you're gonna prosper. So let's move on to the next one. Don't worry. Be happy. Because we got that lady or man, it could be. They said we got that person going to jail, and they're gonna make sure this person's locked up. In the end of it, it's a phenomenon. See, they said it's a phenomenon that was doing it, so we're gonna lock that ass up. That's what the ether said. We're gonna lock them up in spiritual jail, or they going to jail. We finna eliminate this because this person doesn't want to play foul. So since you want to keep the ruckus going, they right with you, man. They said, "Come on, baby." So anything else we got to know about this Cancer before we move on? Anything I see, the men in black is working on it. What I tell you, they watching you. You Princess of Swords. See, they were watching you. They saw everything you were doing. And so, you getting arrested. So somebody finna get arrested because the men in black is on the duty. They said, we on the way to, we gonna rock that up. Rock that ship and go to jail. Rock that ship and you going to jail. Rock that ship and you going to jail. So you might as well cry now. Because you did too much magic. So they're done with you. You done did your last magic. It says self-belief and hard work will always earn success. Remember that, Cancer. You are somebody connected to that. Your dreams have to, have a very good coming true. So your dreams are coming true. No worries. See, there's a Taurus here. It says the youth did this crime. A youth did a crime. So there was a Taurus, and they're saying this youth did this crime. What about this youth did what crime? Let's talk more. Give me more. Okay. See, they didn't know this was a time traveler. And so the time traveler done tried and picked you up. So that's why you got it. Somebody named Gabrielle, allegedly. Names come out, but they don't worry. Help is on the way. There's no worries. There is worries because help is not coming for you. You're not getting no help. You're not getting nothing. You finna go nothing. Okay, believe in the impossible. What's going on here with Scorpio? They need to believe in the impossible things. Scorpio, what you need to believe in? You need to have more faith. What's this going on with Scorpio? Need to believe in the impossible. Spirit, give me some. You need to believe in the impossible because anything's possible if you put your mind to it. Because, see, There was a hidden camera. See, there was some hidden cameras was taping you what legally, illegally. They were doing this. And see, they wanted you to go to the hospital, but it got reversed, so believe in it. Somebody on the southwest side of town, they was trying to put you in the hospital, do all kinds of things. It says the show has to keep going, so stop all your sadness. See, this person ain't sad anymore. It's in reverse. See, there's an old man here, allegedly. Somebody was doing a lot of beer time, somebody named Cain. Cain and Abel's story. But anyway, they were drinking a lot of beer, and then they was projecting a lot of bad ideas. But the Father said, Father loves you. See, the crooks are officially accepting their bad faith for taking this money. So, somebody has bad faith for taking money. Somebody named allegedly Zori. I don't know why that came out. This is entertainment purposes. This names. That mean you. Someone named Chris in the past. Nothing is yet set in stone. Yes, something is set in stone because it's in the reverse. It's coming your way. Somebody named Anthony Hawkins. It was a star's name. The age 87. December 31, 1937. This was somebody in the past. They're doing these birthdays. These are celebrities' birthdays. And then they had May 31, 1930. Clint Eastwood, 94. These were people of the past. Something about the past were trying to... they're trying to bring the truth to you. So they're helping you get the truth. It says, yes, you will get what you need to know. They're going to make sure you get what you need to know, these celebrities from the past. They said, lacking intuitiveness, false start. See, they wanted to cause you setbacks, but that's been returned. There's no more setbacks coming to you, Scorpio. Your skills are getting better and you're working hard. Love, deep love for each other you need to have. Somebody back in 2000, allegedly, they said someone here was pride. Never be too prideful to ask for help from everyone. It needs a little help. This person wasn't prideful in the past. They need you to talk less and do action. Go ahead and do it. And around the moon cycle, things will be coming out because there's some people going under quarantine and you will never have to see them no more. They finna fix all of this mess. They said every mess that was cast on them, we got it. Don't worry, they work. Most High got it. Now, expect powerful changes. Something about Pisces. Okay. Let's see, Pisces. What's going on with you, baby? Let's see. What's going on with Pisces that we need to... There's going to be some changes here for Pisces. You need to, under this eclipse, what is this Pisces? What's the changes that's coming to Pisces? What's the changes that's coming to Pisces? Spirit, tell me what's coming to Pisces. Expect some powerful changes. What's this powerful changes that's coming to... Okay, something's on the inside. There's something on the inside. What's this? Changes going on the inside of somebody. So something about something on the inside is finna change. So what's changing on the inside? What's changing on the inside? Pisces. What's finna change? What's changing, Pisces? What's changing on the inside? Something about a motel and hotel. Something about a motel hotel's finna change. What about this motel hotel? Something's finna change about this motel hotel. Oh, because something is hidden. Okay, something about that motel, something was hidden because somebody was in their egotism. They was being in their ego, you or somebody else. What about this person being in the ego, Pisces? With something on the inside. What's going on about this hotel and what was we talking about? Something about somebody told a lot of lies. So there's a lot of lies this person was telling. What about these lies that this person was telling about things in the neighborhood? This person was doing a lot of lies in the neighborhood. What else was they doing? Okay. They was doing a lot of lies about dismembering. But somebody allegedly trigger warning got dismembered in the neighborhood. They was fake. There was a fake. They faked their death. And they wanted to go in the tunnel. They faked their death, went in the tunnel with a spouse or partner. And this was a couple that was in this organization. And so now they're trying to run away from the situation. So they was trying to fake their death, and that was the plan. So you was going to fake your death, Pisces, or somebody else with their spouse, so they could run away. And what else was going to happen? But Oh, but they said there was some legal proceedings. When you ran away, it caused you imprisonment. So somebody's going to jail. So they're going to jail because they're on the, and then they're going to put them on the boat because to the D, and they was going to make an accident because they was doing accidents and frauds. See, they were on the road traveling around the world doing different accidents and stuff to people and setting fires at parties and stuff. And they were on the beach and somebody was taking a caregiver around and they was using them for a power supply. This is a cult situation you got going on, and they was trying to bury somebody that be on social media. But this person was alive, and they was married. This person was in a marriage or a wedding with this person in the desert. See, and their intuition kicked in, but they was on allegedly a lot of drugs and doing a lot of poison from outer space. They went, somebody did poison that made them feel, and they go out of space, and it was all over some life insurance. This was over life insurance in the past. Life insurance is why they was doing all this and trying to make suicides happen to people that had life insurance, and they would make natural disasters happen too, you know, so they could get this life insurance on people. So some people was doing on grandparents. They were trying to make fraud on grandparents. And Pisces, you know about it allegedly. Somebody knows about these setups. They was trying to set some grandparents up and making illusions and natural disasters, especially in wooded areas. They was doing it, and they were surveilling these people in the woods, in the mountains. They be looking in the mountains. What was they doing in these mountains? So somebody was setting people up. This couple was, and then they would put people in the landfill. What about the landfill? And then they were dating somebody. They were dating this person that they. What about the landfill and the dating this person? Okay. And they regret that dating this person, because why do you regret dating this person? Pisces, you or somebody else. Why you regret dating this person? Why you regret dating this person? So it's somebody they were married to and they dated, and they regret dating this person. Why they regret? Oh, because of a strangulation, because someone was going to strangle them, or they were going to do it, allegedly. Strangulation. Oh, wait a minute. And what's hidden is, this is a hidden situation about, it's a secret about a child in a family, and it was over money. So this person was dating somebody, and the family set it up. They wanted them to strangle this person. So the family was in on this setup to get this person strangled for some aliens, which if you don't know, then you need to know, because they're here. Anyway, it was the crime of passion. See all these bodies, this person is tied to a lot of mystery deaths, and they mind control them to do it, and it was accomplished to the crime. Somebody was accomplished to the crime, and they would be abused, and they were neglecting, what about this abuse, to make homicides. So they was making homicides. That's what this Pisces, this feminine, was doing. They was making homicides and taking people's life insurance and setting people up. So this is not one person they did this to. They were doing this to a lot of people. That's the cover-up about it. They would do man-made disasters and for the debts. So now they got to face justice because it was all for love. They was in love, but this person had addictions, you know, this person was an assassin that just basically trapped. And now they're doing cleanup in this home because this is a serial killer that wanted revenge. And so they were meeting up with this celebrity because they were jealous and wanted the money for greed. So this person goes missing, and they were being perverted, this male, and they needed to go into healing, but they wanted to use them as a gift next to this water for the devil, allegedly, for this affair. So somebody ended up going to sacrifice their own lover. Basically, the serial killers turned on the other serial killer. It's what my understanding is. It was like, you loved the thrill of taking people out allegedly until you got caught. And then the other person see that they're getting too tight. They wanted to take you out and use you for a power support so they can get out of the situation that they're in. So in other words, if I can't get the target, now I got to get you to get myself out of it. And there was a child involved in this too, allegedly, entertainment purposes only. Let's pull some cards and I'm going to leave this subject alone. Well, basically, these people here did too much. And they was in a relationship together. These people was in a relationship. Give me some more So they was doing these crimes to make all these insurance scams, and that's how they made money. See, they was doing this to a lot of people, and people come up missing, and nobody know what happened to them, and they was part of this. They was making people go missing. But my understanding is they said they was setting all kinds of traps to people. Pisces, somebody you know or somebody you connected to, but it was a spouse or a partner. Give me some more. So they was doing what? Give me some more on this, setting people up. What was they doing? What was they doing, Spirit? Pisces or somebody else. What else was they doing? Okay, see, they was ready. They was daydreaming about doing this. Somebody could have been of the age 61 was involved in this too. Somebody would daydream about doing this to people. And what else? They daydream and they would be coming up with a strategy. You know, like a serial killer do. Somebody 48, they be coming up with strategies, and they needed to compromise. Somebody 33 was they needed to compromise for these blessings, but they didn't want to do that. 23. This is the age of somebody's dates. They didn't want to do it because they wanted to, for their savings. 49. So they didn't want to compromise for these savings. They just wanted to take all of it. And they felt like the people backed them up. They taking it from you too. So they was hesitant. Somebody had two personalities going in their head telling them to set this up. So there's a voice in there telling them, you need to set that up. You need to, because you need to do this. But they had they was married to setting somebody up. That was what they, 64, they was devoted to doing. Somebody could have been pregnant or pregnant now about a baby, 21. And there's some good news coming, 42, about all this situation, what they set up. But they were setting people up, and it's time so now some justice coming. See, around 11th. The justice is here to stop this. Someone lost on the 13th, allegedly. There will be a loss of gifts because of this. They lost their gifts for doing this, 34, to people, taking out people. But they didn't need to learn about self-love, 43. They didn't have none. See, they would set up robberies on somebody, 59. They were doing all kinds of things and setting up disasters, 38. Somebody was setting up disasters, and then they said the family was involved, 46. There were some family members all in this too. There was a third wheel in this. Somebody could be 37 years old too. These are some ages, the third wheel. So they was having one to call, sleeping together allegedly. And then it was putting in magic in people's food, 58. They was putting magic in people's food. Especially a pregnant person. This person was pregnant, 21. They were the one doing the magic, setting it in people's food, and they would schedule this. Someone 76 could be involved in this. Someone would schedule this, and people would go into this blindly and not know that they are homeless. 53. Somebody's homeless and they're sick right now. 35. Somebody's homeless and sick, and someone could be 36 and needing a gift. And so they were planting seeds. Somebody 22nd was planting some more seeds, and they didn't want to live and learn. Somebody 27 for what they done, and they didn't want to compromise somebody 33 on the subject because they were all in their pride. Somebody with 4. So it's okay. They don't have to. 65. It says they don't have to. We're going to do it for them. They don't want to bow down. So in the ethers, they said this strategy that they thought they had, 46. They thought they had a good strategy, but this person stayed calm. 14, even after the conflict that they tried to do on the 30th, and they was relaxation. They still was trying to mess with this person, relaxing, doing rituals on people. See, somebody 18, could be 18 or older, they was doing rituals on people. And this person was an introvert, somebody 64, and they always daydreaming, and they 39, they was sweet dreams they was having. And so this person was indulging in this to 47, too, could be the age. They was in this protest too, someone 51. And there was a lot of turbulence being started on this on the 7th. So somebody was basically feeding along with all these strategies, and it just didn't work. It just never works. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back.